Hi, beautiful Libra. Welcome to a new era. My name is Emma. Libra, this is your monthly read for July. I have already done June, July, and August if you want to check that out amongst the videos. But we want to do a deep dive into July as well. We're going to start with an overall energy here and then just go deeper and deeper into this energy to get a clear message for you for the month of July. I also want to say that I still offer personal readings, so if you're interested in one just like this, just that you ask your own questions, it can be about anything and everything, send me a message and we'll take it from there. You'll find that in the description. Libra for the month of July. Libra for the month of July. Can you believe that we're already on the other half of the year? It's just mind-blowing. I just feel like this year is, I don't know where's went. Where's went? Can you say that? Where's gone? Libra for July, please. Overall energy. Moving forward. Moving forward, get ready for positive change. This was a moment ago since I had this card. Just really like so many beautiful details in here if you just really spend time with it. It seems like we're coming out of the cold. And obviously that, I mean, here in the Northern Hemisphere, I live in Sweden, and obviously we're coming out from the cold, but we're coming out, like we're coming into summer now, so it has been warmer for a bit, but obviously this can be emotionally, mentally, and if you're in the Southern Hemisphere, you're actually going into the cold, so it doesn't have to be anything, like, it doesn't have to have anything to do with that. I just feel like emotionally, mentally, maybe even spiritually, you're like coming up from a growing period, a little bit of a stagnant period. If anything, maybe it has been like a little bit like stuck, or it doesn't seem to move ahead a lot, but it doesn't mean that there hasn't been growth. And I'm always drawn to say that that is the Statue of Liberty in New York, because it looks like the Statue of Liberty with all those spikes. But Statue of Liberty, that can just mean that you're like coming into your own freedom, seeking peace in your life, being a little bit of a revolutionary. So we're going to go deeper there and figure out what's going on for you for the month of July. Like claiming your own power as well. What do we have for Libra here? Can we clarify this, please? Moving forward, get ready for positive change. And I just feel like there's something about I'm seeing this like kickstarting a motorcycle, or kickstarting like something that you like put your it's not starting your car or anything like that. It's like kickstarting something. It's like when there's old, if you ever cut your lawn, and that quite telling of my age, if you ever cut your lawn, I look a little bit crazy here today. I'll give you that for free. If you ever cut your lawn with those old lawnmowers where you had to you just really had to start it. I get those images with this smoke coming out of it here. Don't ask me how I see this or like how that comes. It just comes. It might not make any sense there, but like those like kickstarting things that creates a little bit of smoke. And so I just feel like there's things, it's not like it might have been like a slow and steady wins the race type of feel, maybe slow and boring, maybe slow and stagnant, slow and whatever. But now when it gets going, like you kickstart a couple of times, like either that or with your foot, or like you kickstart it, and all of a sudden like there's all this smoke and there's all this like it goes fast is what I'm trying to say. It took me a really long time to just get to that. It goes really fast, and there's something that we're kickstarting here. What is that? I've never seen animals in this. This is what I mean. I find new things in this card every single time. And this is not me seeing a lawnmower that it isn't there. This is, you would see this as well. There's like a rat. Is that a rat? And then a weird animal on top of it. Look at that. Or like a ferret. And if you see that correctly, that's like a goat. Do you see that? Like, there are crazy things in here. If you just take a moment, like more and more things just appears. So we have animals here for sure, and it's not it's not like a dog or a cat. This is like I think it's a ferret, and I think it's a goat. It's like, and I mean, when I think of goat, I actually think of greatest of all time. You know, like Meryl Streep, and people are being named like a goat, like because they're the greatest of all time. Okay, we're gonna see what this is about. Moving forward, get ready for positive change, Libra. Bye-bye. Cards are flying. Okay, let me see what that was. Oh, and I got out of frame, out of zoom. Mental conflict, interesting. So maybe there's a fast moving pace here. It can be a little bit scary. Discontent and boredom. Okay. I see it. I see the message. Going deeper still here, please, for Libra. Balance. Beautiful. Okay, so we have mental conflict first. Number 2, which speaks about balance. And then we have discontent and boredom, which is 4, which is a heart matter, laying a new foundation. And then we have balance, number 11. So if we talk about the number 2 there first, mental conflict, and what I get around this is that you are to the point of, okay, so I'm not saying that you are this all day, every day, Libra, because you're not. I'm just saying there's an inner, so usually, never mind what I usually get. Today, what I'm seeing here is like there's an angry person inside of you. Like there's an angry, like there's something. And Libra, you're all for justice, and you're all for balance, and you're all for, you know, authenticity and truth and all of that. And whenever that is being shaken a little bit, it really upsets you. So whatever has been going on there in the past, like you're coming out of this stalemate situation or this stagnant situation, or something has been a little bit rough, or it has been really like tough to just get things going and get moving with certain things. Maybe it has been like just a period, it feels like it's just slow. You know, it doesn't have to be super, super negative, but it's slow. And I think we have some incoming mail here. And there's a build-up. That was the mail. There's a build-up here that I just feel like there's a lot. So that's why I'm saying that it doesn't mean there's not growth. Like, just because things are stagnant, maybe because they're stagnant, there's more growth. You ask for more, you want more, you push more forward. There's a clearer picture, there's a clear image on where you're going. And then when you're still sort of, for whatever reason, held back, or like you can't really move forward, then this inner, I just feel like this inner, if it's anger, like it's not, you're not walking around being angry. I just feel like angry thoughts maybe just arise every once in a while, or there's like a, come on already. Like there's a, get things moving, please. And this is moving forward. Get ready for positive change. This is sort of saying like what has been going on here, discontent and boredom. You're asking for a whole lot of things, but sort of being turned away from it. There's a lot of growth here still. I think that's the whole point, Libra. And even though that's not so fun, if we just really settle into that growth, that there's a lot of a lot of expansion that has happened during this time. A lot of expansion. And I think you're going a little bit, because you've been in this expanding, growing, maybe a little bit stagnant situation, what can occur is that that becomes really a familiar. So it's a little bit scary to move out of that. But you have started to move out of that. We have like, it's not so boxed in. Like on one side it's a little bit boxed in, a little bit like too organized, if you will, like too repetitive pattern. It's a little bit tricky to say. Repetitive pattern. Try to say that one fast. Repetitive pattern. That you have grown out of. Like you have really, something is really opening up there for you. It really is opening up there for you. But it's a little bit mixed emotions going on moving forward, because it's like you're coming a little bit from the old, not seeing too much of the new, but you feel like maybe there's movement, but is it really? Like, and it gets boring and it gets stuck and it gets a little bit like uneasy. But now we're coming into this balance, like you're seeking balance again, and it's within all areas. It's like, it's almost like a reboot, Libra. Come July, it's almost, if you haven't already started to feel it, it's almost like a reboot in July. Like you're just really taking off. And there's a kickstart again. There's like, we're kickstarting something. We're starting to see smoke. It's a little bit old. We need to maybe kickstart it a couple of times, and there comes a little bit smoke. But then all of a sudden, it's liftoff. Like I see this as a rocket. Like you're the rocket. And we have there's a kickstart again. You're the thing taking off, and like all this smoke coming up around you. But then we have, you see like on the bottom of this card, there's a lot of fire. Like it looks like the rocket has taken off. And you're the rocket. So it's like a reboot. You've been in a reboot situation. Maybe it hasn't felt like a reboot situation all the time. It just felt stuck or stagnant or boring at times even. But now, like you're coming out of this stalemate situation and like you're ready for takeoff. You're ready for liftoff. Libra. For the month of July, there's going to be a change. Can we go deeper still here for Libra, please, and clarify this? What can Libra expect there in July? Okay, so I just feel like there's something in particular that you're almost ready to give up on. But this is my do not give up card. This is just saying, just continue forward, continue to dig, continue to move forward, continue to go down your path, if you will. Even if you don't see any type of physical evidence, you probably feel the shift. That's the tricky part when you move towards something and it's unknown. It's a little bit unknown and you don't really see what's behind the corner physically, practically, but you do sense it emotionally and like you feel it. You feel that there is a shift there. And then again, I see this turkey, and this time it isn't a turkey. I just see the turkey. So we had a ferret there and the goat perhaps and a turkey. There's random, what it feels like to me, maybe it's not to you, it feels like random animals are showing up here. Animals that is not maybe your typical animal. I don't know if there is such a typical animal. I would say that a cat or a dog is more common than a turkey. I would say that a cat and a dog is more common than a goat or a ferret. they are a little bit more like exclusive. Not do you say exclusive? Like they're a little bit more I think you say exclusive animals, like you know, and I don't know what really where the turkey fits in here, but it's like for some reason there's the animals there that are just coming up. Maybe this makes total sense. Please write in the comment section if this makes any sense to you, because I can't figure this one out, and I'm not getting any extra information. So maybe this is just for one or two people, like that. This is guidance right here. Okay, so there's a specific situation, or maybe it's just an overall feeling like I'm going for certain things, I'm asking for certain things, I'm, you know, and it's just do not give up, because it's like so freaking taste, you can smell it. It's so freaking taste. It's so freaking close, you can smell it or taste it, or like it's right there around the corner. So just keep working forward, going forward, and the whole foundation for this month, for July, is moving forward, get ready for positive change. It's not just change, it's get ready for positive change. You're coming out of this stale, cold situation, and just keep moving forward. Don't give up. You'll have what you want. Anything extra that we want to tell Libra here, please? About the month of July. A turkey? I don't know. I'm thinking about Thanksgiving, but I'm not getting anything around it. So I don't want to sort of say anything that it isn't either. Okay, it wants to show its face. It doesn't want to fully be here, but it... Get clear on what you want moving forward. Get clear on what you want. So both of these actually are saying almost the same thing. Make a decision. Get clear on what you want. If you sort of just go, I mean, it's pretty obvious probably to the universe what it is that you're looking for. We start with this. This is, it will all be better if you just make a decision. Over analyzing a problem, find a compromise. Like, I just feel like there's a situation here that maybe has grown a little bit old. Like it's there and it maybe is a little bit annoying and you feel like you maybe are not moving so fast forward, but you really are, there is movement forward. There's a lot of growth that has taken place and a lot of expansion. You've expanded a lot. And now it's sort of, now it feels like you're a little bit with the mental conflict there. It's more like can't really make up my mind type of feeling. Like, do I want this or do I want that? Do I go for this or like not really making a decision right now. It's not that it's unclear to the universe overall what you're asking for, right? So that you have that one down just by living life. But for right now, to where you want to go in terms of relationships, in terms of health, in terms of work, in terms of just your life overall, where do you want to go? If you make a decision right now, okay, if I take one category at the time and just sort of decide, this is what I want to start, this is what I want to start see happening in terms of relationships, and this is what I want to start see happening in terms of my work related situation, and like become very clear on what you want. And there's a stir up again, like there's something then, like just making that decision rather than like, I'm bored, I don't know what to do, like I nothing is really going on. Well, decide what's supposed to be going on. You have that type of power. Decide what's supposed to be going on, and as you decide that, very fast something comes in with a lot of speed. It's almost like you're supposed to just give it a green light, like just green light the situation. Like, just give it an okay, like, okay, it's okay, we can go. Because it's back and forth and a little bit of a mental conflict is what sort of slows it down. And you probably feel like something's wrong with that, because something is wrong with that, because something's really, really ripe. And I don't think that the timing that you're waiting on is like outside of your control. This timing is you deciding when is a good time to go. What is it actually that you're moving, that you want to move towards? Because right there we have Ace of Gabriel, which is like, there's your, once you just say yes, there's the clear passion, there's clear opportunities, there's an awesome opportunity to create something really, really amazing right here, as you just give it a green light. So I feel like it has been a rebooting time that has caused a lot of growth and a lot of expansion. And now it is a little bit like you've become so accustomed to it that it has become a little bit familiar, but like it's time to move on. And I think you're sort of waiting on higher power to give the green light, but I think it's you who are supposed to give the green light to the higher power, if that makes sense. Because as you do, things will move out, we'll move out, we'll move on, we'll move up, we'll move really quickly. And then for whatever those animals means, ferret, goat, turkey, you figure that one out yourself, okay? Because I don't know what that means. That's what I have for you, beautiful Libra. I hope that makes sense for the month of July. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, guys.